All right, we have an interesting review here today. We are doing the 1/7 scale Wrecker. This is not the web exclusive. So apparently there are two. There is Wrecker from Star Wars The Bad Batch without his helmet. Then there's the web exclusive that comes with an alternate head where he has his helmet on. So here we can see him here, see him here. Then you can get him with his head on. I'm sorry, his head on, his mask on. So there is two different versions. They're both the same price, which I find very interesting. They're both $99.99 on Gentle Giant Ltd.com, so you can order them directly from there. We're going to open him up, check him out, see what he's like. We've done a lot of this animated line, especially for the Clone Wars. Darth Maul, Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Anakin. We've done a lot of them here, so you definitely want to check them out. This window box is very cool because you definitely can put them on display without having to open them. But we're going to open it because we want to look at the finer details and see just how cool he really is. So let's get him open. So we've gotten Wrecker out of the first box, let's just say, because he's in this really nice styrofoam display case. We do have a letter of authenticity, which is this baseball card. We have 800, and I'm guessing that's 98, even though the 9 seems to be backwards. It's like 80P8, okay. Cool. But what we're going to do is, as you can see, there's some very elaborate work going on here in the background, so I'll speed this up. We will cut away, and then we will come back. But this is definitely holding Wrecker in place, which is awesome. Okay, we're back. So let's, first of all, let us give a huge shout out to D. Bradley Baker, who is, of course, the voice of all the clones, and especially the Bad Batch. So we're going to give a great shout out to that guy. Very, very nice gentleman. He's been with Star Wars for a very long time now. Let's do some scale comparisons. So here is the Alpha clone. Yeah, I watched the show. Here's the Alpha clone. We have Boba Fett. Gives you some 6-inch scale. And then just for, Kenner size scale, we have the Mandalorian Vintage Collection figure, the original first release. So that gives you an idea of what the size of Wrecker at 1/7 scale is like. Gotta say, really, really, really loving the gun. Great details here. Love the clip, the edges here on this side of the clip. Really just fine. Love this. He looks battle worn. Here we got 898, by the way. He looks battle worn, but it still has that animated style to it. It doesn't look so realistic. Great colors, great schemes here. The animated series, the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, the Star Wars Rebels line, it's been really, really good. The stuff that they have been producing. You can tell that it's the same company that does all the animated X-Men and Spider-Man characters. There's a great love for the property, so they're producing product that reflects that love. It's fantastic releases, still styrofoam there. I would say, though, a lot of the bases for the 1/7 scale are all pretty much the same. They don't drop a little extra on the base. I would have liked to have something down here because some of the Legends in 3D, now granted, it's a higher price point, it has a little bit more detail. It's like, if it's Luke, it's his X-Wing. If it's a Stormtrooper, it's the rifle. Little things like that in the base that really make it nice. Look at this backpack. All right, I'm complaining, but then I go, backpack great. Love the detail here. Love the ear, the scratches and the scars, all that on Wrecker. Such a great character. I'm guessing that on the other one, you remove the head or you put a mask over it. It's probably a removable head where they have the magnet and things. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get that one to review, but I'm often torn. Like, I think you should get both versions, and I understand why they do exclusives and things, and it makes it more enticing. But I've often wondered which version I would put out. I've had some of the Bo-Katans where you've had the helmet and the non-helmet where you can see the character underneath. Which one would I leave out more? I don't know. I rotate these through, so you're kind of getting two busts at that point. So you could, have him with the helmet. If you had all of them and they all had helmets, or all of them without the helmet, what would you do? Would you alternate? What does the character do more? You seem to see him more like this than you do when he's, you know, in battle. I don't know. It's a point of personal preference. I would probably leave the helmet on. If it was a human rendition of an actor, not an animated rendition of a character, this is probably what I would leave up more, because it's closer to the real thing. With human faces, it gets very difficult. I think I phrased all that properly. But this is amazing. He is fantastic. Great character. Kind of thought that he'd be the bigger bad guy on the series. But I think he's more of the lovable character. And styrofoam. D. Bradley Baker just plays each one in its own special way. Great character, great bust. Diamond Select again. And Gentle Giant and Diamond Select. Nails it.